Alright. Hello Internet. X Factor 1080 here. Back with another Death Battle reaction. Now I know I'm 3 weeks late on this one, but I might as well react to it since it came out. So yeah, this is going to be the Death Battle for Wile E Coyote from Looney Tunes versus Tom Cat from Tom and Jerry. Both cartoons I used to watch as a kid. But especially with the Roadrunner cartoons for Looney Tunes, I used to watch a lot of those because those were my favorites back then. And when I was little, and I also used to watch a lot of Tom and Jerry when I was a kid too. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting death battle, and this is also one that a lot of people have been wanting to see. So let's check it out. So and I got a puppy with me, of course, for like the last 3 videos, and I got a kitty over here too for Tom. All right, but anyways, yeah, here we go.
Wile E Coyote, the fastest and
fastest
of the Looney Tunes.
There we go.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it, and we're here to deliver.
He's doing my boomstick.
Might as well, right?
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
In tales told over a shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sewepok, he was a foolish trickster who could die in return to life.
And to the Brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great Coyote
Oh my gosh, look at the background
hunting his
information.
indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner.
Wow.
And this modern Wile E Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial
IQ
spirit.
207 or so he says. For year 1937. Wow.
To his own inevitable undoing.
That's
Such
really
is the
old.
lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Joe, but Wile E was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary, and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile E manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all, but he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile.
But
almost shovel within seconds.
Fortunately, Wiley's got
Wow.
an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and
Awesome
spring-loaded
conventional weaponry,
along with
tools,
heavier
special
artillery like
equipment,
heat-seeking missiles,
explosives,
a 10
firearms,
million
explosives,
volt
bow
electric
arrows,
cannon,
cannons,
and a friggin'
harpoons. Oh my gosh, I can't even read all of this. Consumables, vehicles, apparel, miscellaneous, unfoldable door, fake leg,
Despite
grand
being a
piano.
self-described super genius,
Oh my
Wile E
God.
has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not
Yeah.
let this corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine.
Acme.
And Wile E is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clonomatic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme
That's
Universe,
City in a Box.
which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad.
Okay then.
Wiley uses his
Oh yeah, that. And then he falls down.
is exclusively Roadrunners.
Oh wow, he got trolled the whole time.
Sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity
Damn.
of his failures, Wile E is still a 2. It can bounce back from just about anything.
He's
Yeah.
been sliced, stabbed, squashed,
Toon Force, of course.
blasted into a custom
regeneration, shapeshifting, elasticity, immersion, non-physical interactions, fourth wall awareness, exemption from physics.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of Cyberpunk legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even altered the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. So close.
Believe it or not,
Yep,
there's
that's
actually
cartoon
a
BS for
biological
you.
reason for these abilities. Looney DNA. Every tune's got it, not just
Looney
DNA.
DNA,
What
huh?
lets them survive fatal damage up to being
In addition to Japanese survival of full erasure on 2 occasions. Other tunes like Verbal have regenerated from soul destruction.
Tunes are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
Also, I think I just noticed Who Framed Roger Rabbit over there.
Looney DNA Dissolver, which leads to vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
He's got himself screwed.
It's a
Damn.
tune that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like
Yeah.
Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced Toons like Wile E who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile
Hey.
should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by
With Marvin the Martian and Yosemite Sam.
different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to suck up the entire universe.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe. And
And crazy BS cartoon feeds.
got a cushy 10-year job teaching
Like
that
Popeye
impressive
knocking out the animator.
mission. He's helped stop
Hunted Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny, Marvin the Martian, the Energizer Bunny, and the Geico Gecko. Wow. Blew up the sun, grew to the size of a planet. Oh my gosh.
Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
Wow.
Or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Well, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes.
That's the creator of Looney
To be a
Tunes.
parody of
Chuck
earlier
Jones,
cartoons
huh?
like, well, Tom and Jerry. Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping tune abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creators have altered this formula in the decades since Jones' departure, these rules made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry failson? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swinging and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote.
Okay then.
The year was 1939. War raged in Europe between the
man.
British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the
Yeah,
German
these cartoons are
Dunkirk,
really old.
one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh, wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless,
I remember that cartoon. Background. Name Thomas D. Jasper Cat. His name. Full name. Birth year 1940. British short hair. Inspired a certain rubber pirate.
Brutal bone shaking. I felt that in my balls
let's say very much from the 1940s.
Yeah.
Tom wiped that
Some of which probably did not age well.
Even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, be God.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators. They can run up to 30 miles per hour, leaping 6 feet high, and
I love kitties.
actually crepuscular. and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky,
British shorthair cat.
stand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom has selected a crazy assortment of weapons in his war against Mousekind.
Man.
Most of it is the stuff you can find.
Conventional weaponry, wartime supplies, special equipment. Again, how am I supposed to read that in Wood Wood, magic wand, and book of spells, vehicles, apparel. Man, we're gonna be here all day reading all this.
I'm partial to the Sword of Light and Dark, which severs you from your own shadow. Or the Rewind Remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the cat car and cat jet, spelled with K's, of course.
Cat car, cat jet.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bout with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his body broken, shattered,
Wow.
melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but little known cat fact, he has 9 lives, as established in the episode Heavenly Puss.
Oh, Wiss was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. It's a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell. Where all cats go.
What?
Extremely hardcore cartoon.
Toon
There's a
force,
limit to what Tom
hammer space, elasticity, physics extension,
Make his imagination
shape-shifting, regeneration, cloning, teleportation, 412, awareness and manipulation.
You may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry get buck wild. Much like
Oh yeah.
actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google. Oh, you're
Much like most
They
cartoons.
were actually named after the
That's
two
like
characters in piercing
most OP cartoon characters. We're not just talking about all the Looney Tunes characters and Popeye, Tom and Jerry, all those characters. They even have characters like SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, all these
Many
characters.
rebels were roused the times Tom destroyed a
Jerry, Bush, Droopy, the Abyss, lifted the sun, obliterated a planet-busting asteroid, ruined several countries with his vehicle, dodged lightning and lasers.
Run through space at massively faster than light speed.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what would be surprising is
years.
the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day.
Yeah.
Like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase.
Okay.
Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Erlong Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain, leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were
Okay.
Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption
What?
by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors used the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the fuck?
Well, it may
Right.
It is. Chase is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us
Okay. What the hell?
Friendly rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
Yeah.
The original shorts 19 times.
I can watch him on repeat
19
forever.
times, huh?
Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect.
Hey, Beerus!
Well then, you're
I love Beerus. My favorite Dragon Ball character.
later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
Classic cartoon.
What? Death Metal has merch now.
That's right, Boomstick. And you can pick some up for
From
yourself
Sony with love.
website, deathbattle.gg.
Just click the merch tab at the top.
Hey, Dude Slayer.
Stickers, shirts, and more.
I'm partial to the official research notebook. I promise it's not enough. See, it says around the cover.
Not a death note.
Website members, like my beer cooler, which keeps beer nice and cold. And I guess theoretically the other members.
You're cool.
Then there's the limited time game over.
Oh, it's from Shigaraki versus Mahito.
Throughout the years, so check back for updates. Picking up an item or two really helps support independent death battles. So we want to say a big thank you to everybody that's already placed this order.
$25? Wow.
Piece of death metal swag right for you. All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's
Alrighty.
time for a death battle!
I'm betting Wile E. Coyote, but I'm rooting for Tom. Alright. House Mouse. Most asshole. Domestic cat. Felis catasopra. Okay then. I got the classic screams. The Greater Roadrunner, Meepus Meepus. Coyote, Canis Schmuckus. The laugh, just like in the cartoon. Fight. And Jerry escapes with Roadrunner. You foolish furball, you cost me my dinner! Oh, the classic sounds! Nice references in the background. It turned into a war zone!
You wanna live forever!
Magic potion? Oh yeah, it's the invisible. Yeah. Fat lady! Wow. and of course, cartoon logic. House blows up and flies into the sky. Acme. And... all Tom's lives. You got one back. High speed tonic. Just like in the one. Okay. Yep. Classic cartoon shenanigans. Uh-oh, he painted Trump Coon. Freaking fourth wall break. Should have seen that coming. Uh-oh, oh, the Looney DNA dissolver. This, and this, and so this. Oh yeah, how about this? See how you like it. Oh. Alright. Oh, poor Tom. Oh, Coyote wins.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
That's all, folks. Classic outro for Looney Tunes.
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Considering coyotes eat cats, I'm not surprised.
Well, both cat and coyote
Yeah.
were powerful. They weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that
Yeah, I like how they
especially by
how they
adjusting
did the callback for Courage versus Scooby-Doo.
Universe-threatening phenomenon.
Well, the tree of life encompasses, I
Looney
believe,
Tunes can not only destroy their
final universes. The animated universe is
Well,
canon.
Tom could move faster than light.
Even outside of scaling to Roadrunner, Wile E outdoes Tom's quantifiable speed feats.
And much faster
It
than
is
Tom.
massively
Wile E
appeal.
gets the edge in stats.
Okay, so Wile E Coyote wins in stats and arsenal. They're even with entering and exiting their medium. Transmutation, duplication, stat amps, size alteration, teleportation, invisibility, elemental manipulation, blah 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 blah.
Looney DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the dissolver works on any tunes, not just the Looney ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile E is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired.
Yeah, like right there.
How much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile E's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Yep,
Tom has one other big.
Tom is smarter.
God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile E's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile E's character as a cartoon. His, tooliness.
To find the answer, they dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place.
Okay.
Space Jam.
Oh, Space Jam, really?
Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else.
Ah.
But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile E's
Acting also
constantly
played a
ordained failures
substantial
only
role in
occur
Wile
when he
E's
specifically
failures,
chases the
eventually
Roadrunner
having a
or
hand
other
in all of
tunes the
them.
plot bends around like
When Cartoon
Bugs,
Network's
because
happening
that's
our
what
TV
Chuck
spot,
Jones's rules were
he
written
immediately
for
caught the Roadrunner,
Coyote
blah, blah, blah.
and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they were broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile E couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations
Even outside
on
the
the
DNA
Coyote.
dissolver, Wile E could put
Especially
Tom
when it's
down
the
for
only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wiley's narrative improvements, despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wiley's superior strength, speed, and Looney arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile E gave one hell of a chase
Yeah,
and
so-
left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
So Wile E Coyote wins.
Coyote.
Yep.
Next time on Death Battle.
Time. Deku versus Miles Morales. Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya. Huh.
More Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Spider-Man. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's coming out in a couple days. So yeah. I already knew this was coming out, by the way. So yeah. Yeah, that is gonna be it for my reaction to Wile E Coyote versus Tom. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah. Pretty sad that Tom lost, but it is what it is. Looney Tunes is pretty much the OG, though, so yeah, you can kind of see that. But anyways, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all that awesome stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Until next time. Excuse me. X Factor 1080 signing off. Goodbye. Peace out. And I'll probably see you whenever Miles versus Midoriya comes out. So yeah, see ya.